Okay, welcome in everyone. Today's topic is goals to set that are more about enjoying what you have than chasing what you don't. I mean, the title caught my eye, first of all, because I'm reading out of 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Wiest. And I really enjoyed this topic, goals to set that are more about enjoying what you have than chasing what you don't, because I feel all of life is set up for us to chase things that we don't have. And I love the fact that they're saying, hey, how about focusing on the things that you already do have and enjoying that? So let's get some information about that, okay? I love interaction. So if you're in here, please feel free to contribute by adding a comment. You can definitely send gifts, show your support, and then also let me know what you think about this topic. So here we go. Milestones are markers that you're evolving. They do not create emotional fulfillment in the way we think they will. This confusion is why, with the dawn of each new year, our resolutions are to change our lives rather than to change ourselves. But what if we made goals that were more about loving what we have rather than chasing what we don't? What if we realized that it's what we were seeking in the first place? It's something to consider, if not even try just a little. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Number one, pick up where you left off. Finish that half read book on your shelf. Ooh, I feel like they're calling me out. Eat what's in the cupboard. Wear what you own in ways you never thought of before. Apologize and mean it. Call old friends, revisit old projects, and try other routes. Okay. So, how many of you identify with that? Like, there's so many things in your life that you got to pick up where you left off from, because I feel I'm always starting projects and then never finishing them. Anyone else that does that, or is it just me? Okay, good. Thank you, Picasso, because I feel like I'm the only person here that does that. All right, number two, seek out ways to appreciate the way people are, not the way you want them to be. That's huge in relationships. It's not your job to judge who is deserving of your love and kindness. It's not your job to fix anybody. It's only your job to love them in whatever way is appropriate. You are not anybody else's God. You know what I like to say about that? I like to say that you can't control people, or you can't control anything outside of you. So either you love a person the way they are, or just let them be. Let them move on from you, because changing people is whack. Think about it this way. Would you like somebody to change you, to come into your life and just have a problem with the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you eat, what you eat? You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like it done to yourself, don't do it to other people. Welcome in, everyone. This is Uma's Morning Light Stream. We are talking about how to appreciate the things that you already have in your life. Number three, make time for friends you have more than you seek out the ones you don't. Stop counting how many people are in your life as though hitting a certain tally will make you feel loved. Start appreciating how rare and beautiful it is to even just have one close friend in life. Not everybody is so lucky. How many of you guys have like somebody that you can call a close friend? Put a one in the comments. I know for me, I do. I have like three main girlfriends. They're like my ride or die. You guys know them: Sarah, Danae, Sarima. And then I have a lot of acquaintances, but those are like my three very good friends. Picasso has two. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because friendships are important, guys. Like, a lot of times we see people fighting for relationships and they want to make like their person their be all end all. But you can't do that, because if you do that, then if God forbid anything happened with that person, they leave, you guys break up, whatever, is really gonna like just end your whole world. Hey DJ Kels, how are you? Fima Casanova, what's up? So you gotta make time for your friends and show your friends that you care about them and love them. Spend quality time with them. You know what I mean? So that's another great point to make. Number four, each day write down one thing your body allowed you to do, whether it was watching your favorite or listening to the sounds on the street on the way to work, or being able to see a compelling scene or hug someone you love.
Hey,
Focus on what your body does more than what it looks like doing it. Hey, DJ Kels, what's up?
doing good and yourself?
I am well. I'm in the middle of a conversation. What's going on with you?
Nah, same old shit, different day. It's all about. Just
Okay.
chilling. What you answer for today?
All right. So I'm going to continue reading, okay? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, damn girl.
No problem.
All right. Number 5, learn to love things
Number five.
that don't cost much.
No, nothing costs much really.
Realist, thank you for the wheel. Appreciate you. No worries, DJ Kels. All right. Learn to love things that don't cost much. Learn to love simple food and cooking it, being outside, the company of a friend, going for walks, watching a sunrise, a full night's sleep, or a good day's work.
Hey, you maybe. It's good to see you again.
What's
It's
up,
been about a
Scout? How are
year.
you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Doing good. How can we help you?
You don't remember me, do you?
Do not. And I just want to let you know this is being recorded to YouTube. So just be careful with your comments.
Fantastic. I love YouTube. You and I used to wake up every morning about a year ago, and we used to do a thing with Sun Moon. I don't know if he's still on here. And then Mr. Too Tall Six. And then another gentleman that you actually were speaking with last night. And we used to do this thing where we would talk, and I never got on camera.
I remember.
We would do affirmations. Don't you have a spiritual like thing that you do?
Kyle, what spiritual thing that I do?
Don't you got like classes you teach?
I do. I absolutely teach classes. Thank you for stopping in and visiting us again. We appreciate you. D, welcome in. All right. So learn to love things that don't cost too much. How many of you really appreciate that? Like just learning to love simple food, cooking it, being outside, enjoying the company of a friend, going for walks. These things don't cost anything, you know? Well, of course, the food does, but going for walks, talking to your friend, watching a sunrise, full night's sleep, all really enjoyable things to do and also very free. So that is something that we can focus on, right? Is learning to love things that don't cost too much. Number 6, start a journal of days where you write down a sentence or two to sum up each day of your year. The reason keeping up with a journal is only sustainable for a week or so is that nobody has the time or energy to thoughtfully or extensively detail their everyday lives. Yet we miss out on the incredible opportunity to see how far we've come and what our lives are ultimately compromised of when we fail to make or when we fail to. So make it easy for yourself. Just write down one sentence that sums up the day before bed. In a year, you'll be grateful you did. So let's try this out. Think about yesterday and give me a sentence on how was yesterday for you. Put it in the comments. I literally had like the perfect day yesterday. So I'm going to say a perfect day where I was emotionally fulfilled by the nourishing relationships in my life. That's a really great sentence, actually, right? What about you guys? Can anyone sum up their day yesterday in one sentence? I know it might take some work, but you know what? Just give it a try and see if you can do it. I think this is a great way to remember how your days went. Number 7, find meaning and joy in the work you do, not the work you wish you did. Finding fulfillment in work is never about pursuing your idea of what your purpose is. It is always about infusing purpose into whatever it is you already do. I relax on the sofa with the most important little lady in my life. I love that. Hi, CT girl. Good morning. We are talking about goals to set that are more about enjoying what you have than chasing what you don't. So I like this idea of finding meaning in the work that you do, and it's about infusing purpose into what you do instead of looking for another career or job that is more purposeful in your eyes. You know, I think this is a really great point. Okay, number 8, start your own holiday traditions. Make the most special days of the year reflect who you are and what you love and how you want to celebrate your life. Do you guys have that, like special little holiday celebrations? I'll tell you, I have my own little tradition that on New Year's Day, wherever I am, um, I make, I write out my resolutions for the year, what things I want to change for myself, and then I make a vision board. And I also like just clean my house from top to bottom on the first day of the year. Thank you, Picasso. Jerry Bryan, a lot of people care. And if you don't, we can help you out of this stream. But I know you're a grown adult, so you can find the way out on your own, unless you would like us to ban you from this room permanently. Okay? Be more accurate. We are gods around here. Amen to that. CT girl, what's up? Bear, welcome in. So, thanks, Eli. So start your own holiday traditions. What do you guys do? Do you have your own holiday traditions, whether it's Christmas or 4th of July? I know for me, for Christmas, we travel other holidays, but for Christmas, we tend to always stay home, me and my boys. And we have like the same thing. We make the same thing we eat every Christmas, and we tend not to bring friends over. It's like our family time. What's up, Jay?
So 4th of July all the way to New Year's, we do the same yearly tradition. Um, Normally we have Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner over here at my house or at my siblings' house. So now it's just down to my house as well, or my brother's house for Thanksgiving or Christmas. We'll rotate. So if we do Thanksgiving here, Christmas will be at my brother's, but New Year's we all get on FaceTime and we toast. We take a toast to celebrate because my sister will go out, my brother will go out, and my mom will go out with my sister. So we all toast to the new year.
That's pretty good.
The
And that's
Fourth of
what they
July.
were saying. Like by doing these little practices, you're setting goals that allow you to enjoy what you already have without chasing things that you don't have. So that's a really great example, Jay. Thank you. Okay, number 9, do a spend cleanse where you only use what you have for a period of time. I'm currently going through that right now. At once, teach yourself the art of denying immediate gratification for the sake of something more important, and show yourself that you already have everything you need, or at least more than you think you do, even when it doesn't feel like it. Because I tend to like my skincare routine. It usually costs about $200-300 a month for me to buy my products. And I'm running out. I haven't run out yet of my products. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to order for a while because I have so many other beauty products in my house that I don't use because I always use my regular stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just take a spend cleanse and just not do an order right away and just give myself some time to use up the products that I have in my house, you know? So, you like that, Queen? Yeah, because sometimes, I think we have a lot of stuff, and I really am into this not scarcity, like minimalism, the minimalism movement. And I like once a month, I find things in my house to donate to Goodwill or charity because I like a clean house and I like a very sparse house because I like open space, and I teach my kids this too, so that they don't become hoarders when they get older. So that's a really great point. Do a spend cleanse. Put a 1 in the comments if anybody in here thinks they're going to try that out, a spend cleanse, where you only use what you have for a period of time without. All right, number 10, give everything you own a home. It is essentially the key to feeling at peace in your space. Go through your belongings and only keep what is purposeful or beautiful to you, and then assign each of those things a home or a space to return to each night. It makes maintaining flow in your space effortless and calming. You're in the middle of one, Picasso. That's good. Jay said we already do that in the family. That's good. What about this? Give everything you own a home. I actually just gave away a bunch of necklaces because my clients, they, Christmas time and whatnot, they like to buy me little things and I love it. And the way I think about it is I'm not giving it away. I wear it for a period of time and then I give it away with love that somebody can really enjoy it. I taught myself to buy only 2 products at one time. That's very good. That's very good on saving and on not like, on conserving and also not on overspending. So that's good. Yeah, you guys, like, we have to like really start thinking for the long term. They say we're heading into a recession if we're not already in a recession. So all these great tips are just not only about making you feel good, but also putting money in your pocket. Okay. All right, number 11, learn to live within your means. We were just talking about this. No matter how much money you make, your percentage habits will remain the same. If you're in the habit of seeing all of the income you make as spending money, as opposed to investing money, saving money, you will always revert to that habit, no matter how much you make. It is only by learning to live comfortably within your means that you're able to actually achieve your goals when you earn more. That's a huge thing for me because I am a spender, and I've been teaching myself over the past few years to really just whatever I make. Like if I don't make any money for today, I'm not going to order out food tonight. And you might say, but you could put on a credit card, Uma, or you can get that tomorrow. Yeah, I can, but if I can get it tomorrow, then I can order out tomorrow. That's the way I look at it. Make money to spend money and then save as well. Anyone else about that? Are you learning to live within your means? Or do you already live in your means? Number 12, call your mom. Not everybody has the privilege. So I'm going to say this is the one that I have a little bit of a issue with. All right, try again, Eli, because I'm not talking to all of my family relatives, but at the same time, I know we'll talk in the future. So I think sometimes space is okay. What's up, Eli?
Number 11, when I look at it and I tell myself, do I really need it? And then I look at it, I'm like, no, I don't need it that much. As an example, I like to buy my football jerseys. I like to display them. But do
Right.
I really need them? And then I'm like, no, I think I do have enough. But if it's a special jersey that I know I want, then I know I will cherish it. Then I will get it.
And it
That's
feels better, right? When you take the time to save up and get that jersey, it feels really good. You know what I mean?
it's something that I wanted and I
So,
earned it. So that's how I feel.
right.
But
Hi,
that's
Vivek. What's up? Welcome in.
how everybody has their own different feeling. I'm trying to teach my daughter how to do that, so it's hard, but she's learning.
She's young too. We could give her a break. All right, number 13. Aspire to be someone who gives things meaning, not who seeks things to give them meaning. Rather than chasing success, chase kindness. Rather than believe wealth is the mark of a life well lived, believe that intelligence is, or kindness or open mindedness is. How many of you believe that? That the mark of success is how much money you have, what kind of job you have, or do you rather like, I'm a good person, I treat people well, you know? Baby T, what's up?
What's up, baby? Top of the morning shit. I'm just trying to get some money, that's all. I still got the crust in my eyes from last night, but fuck it, I'm on. What's going on with you, though?
All right. Listen, we're actually recording for YouTube, and I don't know if you wanted to be on YouTube cursing. So I didn't mean to X you out like that. But after I finish recording, we can bring you back in the box, okay? Welcome. And the box is open for anybody who wants to contribute to the conversation we're having about this essay. All right. Okay. Now, number 14, do the most important things immediately in the morning. Give your energy to what matters most. When you have the most of it, it also helps you define what really matters to you. So that's a really great question. How do you guys spend your morning? Like as soon as you wake up, how do you spend your morning? Because that is what you consider important. And that's what defines your life. Like for me, the first things I do in the morning is I get up, I go for my daily walk, I meditate, I do my yoga, I do my tarot card reading for myself, self-care. I take care, I do dry brushing and oil massages on myself. Like I take care of myself. So this is very important to me. So you can kind of get a judge of your character about what's important to you by looking at your early morning things that you do. If the minute you wake up, all you're doing is going on your phone, scrolling, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, then you might want to reorganize your priorities. Okay. All right. Number 15, shed what no longer serves you. I have my coffee and change my kids' diapers. I say thank you for waking up for another day of being grateful. I wake up and have a cup of tea. All right, good. So just remember, whatever you're focusing on in the mornings is where you get your most energy, because you have your most energy in the morning. So whatever you give that to is what's going to multiply, right? Number 15, shed what no longer serves you. Teach yourself to let go of the big things by learning to let go of the little ones. It is easier to bypass thoughts and emotions that are negative in nature when you're able to release belongings and objects with negative associations. If you have a t-shirt that belonged to an ex-boyfriend that was a complete narcissist and just derailed you, and every time you look at that t-shirt, you feel sad, not happy, burn it, get rid of it. Okay, that's what that is saying. If it no longer serves you or makes you feel happy or peaceful or joyful, then you got to let it go. Hi, Jamil. All right. And then finally, number 16, pace yourself. If at any point you're doing anything in which you cannot feel your breath, you're moving too fast. Make physical relaxation a priority. No matter what you are doing, keep track of your breath at all times. Be mindful, present, and intentional with everything you do. It is not the quantity of what we accomplish, but the quality of it. Do you guys agree with that? That you should pace yourself, or are you guys like overworkers like me? I've been working on this about pacing myself. Like, no means no, Uma. All right. When you're finished work and you shut down the computer, don't go to the phone and continue working. No means no. So that's something that I'm working on, being a Capricorn and all. I have that very strong work ethic. Does anybody else struggle with that? Or is it just me? All right. So that brings us to the conclusion of this essay. Goals to set that are more about enjoying what you have than chasing what you don't. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is being recorded to YouTube. So if anybody wants to get the full list, you can just click on my link, go to my YouTube channel, and it'll be uploaded by the end of the day.